A gente está aqui com o Maymann, ele é da Goviral, primeira grande palestra que a gente teve aqui em Cannes. Vou perguntar para ele algumas coisas. Jamie, could you sum it up just what you said about the long idea? What's the big difference between a long idea and a big idea, if we can say it?
No, I think actually a long idea and big ideas are tied together. So basically the long idea is basically how you execute it. So how do you get it distributed? How do you keep it alive, basically? So you can have a big idea that will, be big for 6 months and then it will fade away. Whereas a long idea is more about, how do you cultivate it? How do you make sure that you create enough content that can create the experience and engagement and excitement for a long period of time? So long ideas is really, doing that. So have a narrative and then, understand how to amplify that narrative in an online world.
Which is very related to religion. Right?
Yes.
What can you say about religion and brands?
No, the thing in relation to religion is that it's quite interesting to look at religion because what is it that gets people to follow a certain religion? As Martin Lindström just talked about today, some of the things that gets people to follow a religion is actually, if we think about it, the same thing that gets people to follow a brand. So the really, really good brands, it's exactly the same things that kind of excites people about them, that excites people about religion. So there's a lot of things to be learned from religion when we're building a brand and try to create brand systems.
Yes. Okay, what are your expectations with the festival? What do you think is going to be the big influence this year?
No, I think without any doubt, the big influence this year, the thing everyone is gonna talk about is kind of social media in general. The Facebooks of the world, because just within the last year, it's amazing, kind of from a communication perspective, how powerful they have become. Not just for people exchanging, friend requests and stuff like that, but for people sharing and extending a lot of other things like brand stories, videos, ratings, those kind of things. So I think for me, that's the interesting part. I love big ideas, but I want to see how big ideas is then transformed into that part of the ecosystem.
Thank you very much, Jamie.
Thank you.
Felipe Cirelli pro Hot Dog da Fabrica.
Lá, 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 lá.